how are you working out which original to work on with each artist? Do you give them access to a bunch of them, or do you just send one that you think will fit their vocal range or their style?
Yeah, a little of both. With a lot of the singers that we work with, some of them are also songwriters. So that's great for me because a big part of my life, certainly most of my time playing music from like when I got into my first bands in my teen years, collaboration was at the heart of it, and we're working on songs together. So to work with singers who are also into writing, it's great because we'll just collaborate and make something new, specifically for the project coming up. And it's, having we talked about the deadline before, how we're trying to, keep things coming out every Thursday. So that helps too. Like when you're in a creative project and you know that, well, the session's booked in 2 or 3 weeks. So like this session, we're like this writing session right now, like let's get to it and let's make sure we come away with something that we're happy with. But then, there are other singers who are just great singers and maybe not as interested in that world or don't have the time to get into writing or creating something new. So then, I'll kind of get into their world a little bit, their musical world, and then I'll dig through my vault and find 5-10 tracks that I feel like these might be in their wheelhouse, and I'll send them a little folder. And you know what? Almost every time I've done that, I've been surprised by the ones that they pick. It's not the ones that I think. Like they'll tell me which ones that they gravitate towards doing, and almost every time I'm a little bit surprised, and pleasantly so. But
this is for sure. Joe is by far the best songwriter in the Fox Valley, maybe ever, but it's no understatement. And there's no bigger fan of his original music than me. Maybe your mom.
I was just going to say, you and my mom gonna have to arm wrestle on that one.
Oftentimes, I'm like, Joe, we got to do this song. So we'll try to find a singer that might be good for that too as well. But he has such a huge catalog, and there's so many wonderful songs on there. Like that's what's super exciting too. It's like we have this huge well to draw from just for the future.